I'm gonna just jump right into it, but in case you guys couldn't tell, I'm a huge Potterhead, so I was super excited to go on this day, and it was about a 35-minute train ride from King's Cross Station in London to Watford Junction, and then from there, there's a free shuttle. We got these freebies. It's a happy birthday pin and these letters, and we also got a Marauders map too. I will say that you should book your tickets about 2 months in advance from when you want to go, especially during the summertime, like when we did it, because it was super booked out. My face looks crazy here. I was way too excited, as you can tell. But this is the entrance area. They like scan your ticket and you go through this long queue, and then they give you some guidelines, and this is the Great Hall. It turns out for this scene, they made the frog props way too heavy for the child actors to hold and perform. So they had like other people on staff like crawl behind the actors and hold them as it was performing. Wow.
Bring a triple-decker bus to life, and that was all thanks to our special effects team. Now they got their hands on a London-bred double-decker bus. Now they took the top part off, added an additional floor, and put the top back on again, and of course they had to colour it in the iconic purple we see here. Now for that triple-decker bus to drive around London, we did have to make sure it was 2 ton heavier, as well as it had a much more faster engine. But for our actors, we would have built an interior set just like this here. It's actually on a moving gimbal. Now you'll notice in the background here, we have the original footage from the films. This was all originally done by using plain blue screens, so and in London in post-production.
What did you say your name was again?
There's freaking 9 dogs that played Fang, and 4 cats for Crookshanks. That's ridiculous. This is my house. So the studio tour ended up being divided into 2 main parts. The first part being this warehouse with a bunch of different sets and props from the movies, and this was really cool. Also some photos from this area, and they also had this Marauders map that I mentioned earlier, where they had like this interactive set where it would show you like little light up components of it, which I thought was really nice. And they had other things like this broom as well, like telling it to go up. So there were so many things in this first half, so I couldn't realistically film all of it, but one of which was the Forbidden Forest, and it didn't come out very well on camera, but it was really cool, kind of scary for the kids though. We're inside the train. This is the authentic train they used in the series. We got the hair rollers back in.
Go, Carlos, go to Leicester! Give it back, it's mine!
I've been writing now, the prime institution for hopeless cases. We use a cane as a Brutus's boy.
The rail set.
I am always
The night bus. Oh, we can't go in. I love this so much.
these basically in the background. So they would be stacked up in Gringotts, but every single one of these would have this level of detail on them.
What?
So
every single one?
Every single one has this in because they're all done from the same mold. So you have our emblem here, so that has our little Gringotts goblin in the shape of a G. Obviously. And down here they start to have a little bit more fun. So you have our purity level of the gold, which is 999 3/4.
There's a gap right here in the letter M. It's never connected. So you go into Hebrew. The letter Vav is also the number 6. Short top, long tail. Short top, long tail. You could have here in Hebrew 666 on
the Gringotts Bank area was really nice, and it was quite long actually. It extended that last scene plus this and the next one, so like 3 separate rooms, and we spent so much time here we ended up being the last people. At this point, we caught up to everyone else in the crowd, but they were literally about to close, so we had like 5 minutes to shop or something. But yeah, I really wish we could spend more time here, so I do suggest picking like an earlier time in the day for the studio tour. That was it for our London vlog. This is the last of it. The wands light up. That's so cool. There's an archway of wands, and all of them are like different characters. Earlier this year, I went to the LA version for my birthday, and I will say they have a different set of more interactive activities rather than actual sets. Like they had this Fantastic Beasts one and this potion making station that we played with, and then they also have a dub machine where you could try voice acting Harry Potter and stuff, and a majority of the tour wasn't actually Harry Potter, so that's the major difference.
Had come unseen, so try me on and I will tell you where you ought to be.
One lady. Hi, you got one too. I've got presents.
I had so much fun. I highly recommend it, and I would say to book your ticket 2 months in advance, especially in the summer, and book it for earlier in the day since we got one of the last slots and that just wasn't enough time. Yeah, I was British fit up this day. That was crazy. But yeah, thank you for watching.